Hello and welcome back to our Pokemon Unbound playthrough. We are here after going ahead and meeting our good old friend, the Claydol here. The Claydol here has brought us to a challenge in the last episode, and I have built a team to try and take down this challenge. I am acting under the assumption that we have to fight the three legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, Suicune. Because of that, I really do have a team dedicated to beating specifically those Pokemon. So our team has some duplicate typings. If we were to fight a couple of particular typings with this team, we would probably get absolutely destroyed, but assuming that we're fighting the three legendary beasts, we should be okay. So last episode we picked up a Mudkip. Turns out that Mudkip is going to be my key to taking down this Raikou. The naughty nature has a benefit and a negative. The benefit is we hit the Raikou harder with Earthquake, which this thing does have, which is very nice. The negative is we have low special defense, so we probably can't take more than 2 Aura Spheres, assuming that's its hardest hitting move for us and it doesn't have like a Hidden Power Ice and a Hidden Power Grass, which would be dumb. But we should be able to live 2 hits. I damage calc some things to try and work out how effective this would be. With this amount of HP and attack and all of that good stuff, we should be able to live 2 hits and hit it twice to take it out. That should be the case. If that does fail for whatever reason, we do have, you know, the Garchomp, which is now level 48, for anyone that may be wondering. I did go ahead and take off the EXP cap, and I got us to level 48. That way we have the Garchomp I on this Pokemon, we can use Mega Garchomp, we can Mega Evolve, we can be reasonably fast. Not that that would be super great, because Mega Garchomp isn't super fast in general, but our special defense is trash. Whether we live with Hidden Power Ice or not with this, I don't know. I have 2 new friends that are joining us, both conveniently called A, because I may have been just spamming through Marils quickly to try and get reasonably decent ones. But we have a neutral-natured Zoomerl and a lonely-natured one. They both have huge power, most importantly. One of them has Aqua Jet, one of them does not. The one that does not is here for the Entei. It's going to come in against the Entei, hopefully. We're going to Aqua Tail with it with huge power and bop the Entei. That's the plan. The one with Aqua Jet is here in case we need to, like, finish something off. I have all of this kind of mapped out in my head, and I guarantee you none of it is going to go the way that I think it will. But for right now, I think I want things organized like this. Plus, huge power play roughs against the Suicune in the back, assuming that is the third Pokemon, / assuming Entei is the second Pokemon, will do some decent damage as well. So, the plan should be simple. We waddle in, we gaze into the portal, the Raikou pops out, and we should, as long as crits aren't involved, be able to win this just fine. Be aware once the battles begin, there will be no chance to recover, I believe. Raikou, who honestly destroyed us last time. Like, really, really badly. But this time we have an immunity to electric. Aura Sphere should be the best thing it has to hit us with. We should be okay. Wild Raikou's Aura fled to life, as it does. Stats rose, as it does. We click Earthquake, and we should do a really good chunk of damage, because Raikou's defense isn't actually that good. So, that did more damage than I thought it would. That did less damage than I thought it would. That did like oh, and it has citrus? Oh, we're screwed. Oh, no, oh, no. Oh. I'm gonna get bopped by the next Aura Sphere. That did 103 damage. I know I have a negative special defense nature, but like... Wow, that hit really, really hard, actually. Maybe we could utilize Amnesia? Or maybe we probably just need to put a Citrus Berry on this Pokemon, and then we can Earthquake twice. That might be the plan. If we put a Citrus Berry on Mudkip, which is no longer a Mudkip, and then we get the Earthquake twice, or we could try and like Quick Claw or something, but for right now we're gonna get absolutely destroyed by this Raikou again, aren't we? Wow, that is so much more damage. Is it +2 in all of his stats? It might be +2. It might be +2 in all of its stats. I thought it got an Ancient Power boost when it said stats rose. It might have got a +2. Regardless, we'll go into Drapion. Oh no, I didn't account for a +2. I don't know if my team's going to be good enough for this, actually. That's kind of awkward. Well, we're going to Toxic. It's going to Thunderbolt. It's probably going to do, like, taking us down to about 20 HP, if I remember correctly. Okay, alright, or we can live on 3. That's a little bit scarier. I did genuinely consider whether I just wanted to run, like, a full Protect team, where I would, like, run Yan Mega and a Ground type, and I would just swap back and forth, like, swapping in the Yan Mega when I think there was going to be an Aura Sphere, and swapping in Swampert when I think there's going to be a Thunderbolt, detecting every time, and just Toxic Stall everything. I did consider that. That might have been the play. That might have genuinely been better. But Aura Sphere is going to take us out, of course. Yep, we're on 3 HP. There's no reason for him to go for the move that, you know, wouldn't affect a ground type. We have to bring in something right now, which is awkward. If we bring in Gengar, alright, we can still play this. We can still do things here. If we bring in Gengar and we expect the Thunderbolt and go into Garchomp, then that wastes a turn of him taking toxic damage, okay? He's gonna take some toxic damage. There's a Thunderbolt. Okay, nice. We know there's gonna be a Hidden Power Ice this turn, right? We can do this. Which is my Aura Sphere? Oh, sorry, which is my Aqua Jet, because I want to keep the Aqua Tail one at full HP to potentially fight the Entei. Okay, we're gonna swap in our Azumarill. We are playing the Switch game right now. Okay, we are doing this. Hidden Power Ice. Predicted. Absolutely predicted. Okay? We can Toxic Stall this thing. That's absolutely something we can do. And on this turn, he's going to click Thunderbolt before he goes down, so we go back into our Garchomp. This is not how I planned this to go, but you know what? It's working. Okay, Raikou down. This, at the very least, lets me see what the Entei has a little bit, which is nice. That is nice. I did remember to put the cap back on to keep us at level 48. That's good, because I don't want a random Pokemon hitting level 49, and then all of the opponent's Pokemon go up a level while I don't. That's sad. Another Pokemon is making its way through the portal. Entei. That's what I expected. Okay. I'm also glad it's Raikou then Entei, because that's the order they come out in the Pokedex. Does that matter to anyone but me? No, but I like it. Alright. Entei. I don't think this thing should have anything to hit me for super effective damage. However, it probably has Stone Edge. I'm just gonna click Aqua Tail. There's Stone Edge. No crit. No crit. Okay, good. That did a lot of damage. Aqua Tail hits for not as much as I was hoping for. Sadly, I couldn't get Aqua Jet and Aqua Tail on the Pokemon. Dang. That really didn't do as much as I was thinking it would. Well, Hidden Power. Oh, Grass? Probably Grass. Probably Grass. I would run Grass on Entei, personally, so that would make sense. We're not going to need Garchomp for fighting the Suicune. I don't know how we're going to fight the Suicune. I kind of wanted to Toxic the Suicune. But we can Mega Evolve, we can go for like a bad Tantrum, I guess, is our strongest ground type move. We didn't learn Earthquake, sadly. At level 47, Gabite learned Bad Tantrum, which for anyone that doesn't know, base 75 power ground type move, doubles in power if you ever have a move that fails. Don't flinch me. Holy damage. Okay. We sadly don't take it out. He has a Citrus Berry. Well, the last hit was a crit. The last hit was a crit. So if we Bad Tantrum again, just don't flinch or crit. Never mind. Okay, you know what I was saying at the start? How I said things might go reasonably well if we just didn't get crit? Yeah, turns out that didn't happen, unfortunately. I mean, we click Aqua Jet and hope that we crit back, basically, to try and finish things off. We don't. We're probably going to get taken out by Stone Edge. This is my lower defense Azumarill, sadly, that I caught. We do live. We're at least going to be able to take out the Entei. Is it just the 2? Please just be the 2. If it's just the 2, we're actually going to be okay. Just be the 2. Just 2. No Suicune. Entei ran back into the portal. Another Pokemon's making us free. God damn it. Okay, alright, we have to fight all 3. This is difficult, actually. Funnily enough, can you believe it? Insane difficulty, proving that it's slightly insane? What damn? What damn? I mean, this could all be avoided. If we really wanted to, like, come into this with a massive advantage, we could just start this off with a Swampert Earthquake crit, that would go for its defense boosts on the Raikou, and we would start off basically Raikou down, no Pokemon lost. And that way I'd still have the Toxic around for the Suicune. Entei would be less scary because I'd still have my Swampert to lead with. Actually, Hidden Bowgrass, yeah, that probably wouldn't work out, huh? But we could just do this over and over again until we start with a crit. It would be a little cheesy. I'm going to try and Hypnosis this thing, because I think Hypnosis Hex is the only way I'm going to get through this. We get one shot by Scald, never mind. Okay, alright, we just don't get through that. We just do not get through that. And I think all of their stats are +2 in all of their stats. At least the Raikou, because I did calculate, maybe I just calced wrong. Maybe I didn't take into account potential EVs and stuff. But I'm pretty sure that Raikou is in +2 in all of its stats, which is real awkward, but we'll go through this a couple times until we get lucky at the start, I guess, or find a strategy that works. Okay, Aqua Jet after 2 Earthquakes of a Citrus Berry will KO. I didn't think that would work. Alright. Another Pokemon's making its way through the portal. Blah blah blah. Okay, alright. We are gonna get through this. This is gonna be how I spend my entire day today, getting flinched by an Entei with Iron Head. That's just how today is gonna go. I've accepted that. It happens. We're just gonna click Aqua Tail after probably being crit by the Stone Edge. No, we land it. Okay, it's the best luck I've had so far. Aqua Tail does just over half. That's fine. Takes us to a Citrus Berry. That's okay. That's okay. As long as Azumarill... We could maybe try and swap out Azumarill here. Probably not worth it though. It's probably just how that's going to go. It goes for Hidden Power Grass to finish this off, actually. Interesting. Rather than missing Stone Edge. It hasn't missed a Stone Edge yet. I feel like some luck would be a real help in this battle, but instead it kind of just seems like I'm just going to get flinched over and over again, and he's going to land every Stone Edge, which is unfortunate. It is unfortunate. I don't know... I'm a little bit skeptical about Insane Difficulty's accuracy modifier, maybe? Like, is there an accuracy modifier for Pokemon to just land their moves more often, flinch more often, stuff like that? I do wonder. I do really wonder if that is the case. This will probably flinch, because that's 1 and 2. No? Okay, alright. And Entei goes down. This is a real shot. We have a real shot at this. Okay, alright, it's time to focus up. Time to focus up. We have to try and Toxic this Suicune, for sure. With the Suicune being Toxiced, I feel like we have a chance. If we don't Toxic the Suicune, the chance is a lot less. We're gonna get pressured, that's fine. We realistically don't want to be leading with Garchomp, which is awkward. So maybe if I come back in, I could reorganize my Pokemon around so that Drapian's in the 3rd slot, so that I could have the correct Pokemon leading for each one. Because that's an extra turn of Toxic, which does make a big difference. For now, though, we just Mega Evolve and Dragon Claw because it is the most damage that we can potentially do, I guess. I don't think we're going to outspeed. I don't think we're going to live a hit, unless this thing does something crazy like Calm Mind. And if it Calm Minds, it's probably going to one-shot all the rest of my team. So I don't think there's really a win here. Scald is going to take us out because all these Pokemon are at +2 on all of the stats. That is awkward. We need Drapion to live a hit really well. I need it to live a hit, like, really, really well. And we need to Toxic. If Drapion can live this above half HP, sure can't. It sure can't. Oh boy, that ain't good. Okay. Well, I think... I mean, I would love to get a knockoff off to get rid of its Citrus Berry. That's going to give it a big burst of healing. We'll go for the knockoff just in case it has something different. Just in case it had, like, a different kind of move that it would go forward. It just Scalds again, which is a little bit awkward. We're gonna have to go into our Azumarill. And honestly, I'm gonna Aqua Ring. Is it worth Aqua Ring, or is Play Rough worth the damage, is the question. I'm gonna actually set up the Aqua Ring. Air Slash. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Hang on. If Air Slash is the best thing this thing has to hit me with, then while it's going for Air Slash... I mean, I could get a player off. I can live another one, although I don't want to get flinched. I could swap into Gengar here, let the Toxic take another time, take an Air Slash because it's not as effective as a Scald, swap back into the Azumarill on the potential Scald, tank that move better, and just swap back and forth, maybe? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna swap into Gengar. I think Gengar can live an Air Slash. I do. Don't Scald. Don't Scald. Don't Scald. We saw before that it can't live a Scald. Okay. Air Slash. We live. Nice. Okay. That's his Citrus Berry. That's fine. That was unavoidable, unfortunately. I don't think it's actually worth going for the swap. We'll just try and Hex. I know it outspeeds, but... yeah, okay, that's fine. We're gonna go down. He's gonna take another round of Toxic. And it's gonna come down to, can Azumarill live one hit? That's literally all it needs to do. It just needs to live one hit. It can do that. It can do that. Azumarill can absolutely do that. We can live one hit. I would Play Rough, but honestly I think 2 Aqua Jets is probably better. Because Play Rough, I could get flinched. And I will get flinched. So I'm gonna Aqua Jet. We can do this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this. Aqua Jet does really baby damage, but that's fine. That's all we need. We just need baby damage. Air Slash takes us down to the range where the next one will KO us. That Toxic takes it out. There we go. Oh my god, I spent so long here. How long was that? 24 minutes. Okay. Alright, well, it's probably a lot quicker for you guys, but I spent some time here. You've proven yourself. Thank you, I think. Oh no, I don't want to continue yet. I am very badly beaten up. Wait. Take me back down. Jax, heal me. I'll go into the next fight with this stupid team. Sure, why not? My team is not good. Yeah, I need healing. Yeah. Alright, my team right now, definitely not set up for anything other than that fight. And even for that fight, it wasn't set up super well, because I planned for +1s. But here we are, let's continue, I guess. That Claydol may have temporarily incapacitated us, but we're still not going to let you through without a fight. The unbinding must not be disrupted. Can I just disrupt it and go home? Please? Please, can I just disrupt it? Please. We're leading with our good old Swampert. Swampert against Cofagrigus. We're probably just going to get Will-O-Wisp, huh? Probably just going to get Will-O-Wisp. I mean, I'm running like all physical Pokemon, annoyingly, so... yeah, we'll go for the Surf and the Rain, see how much it does. I know our special attack isn't quite as good, but Cofagrigus, pretty good damage. I'm glad I didn't swap into my Gengar expecting a Will-O-Wisp, because I did consider it. But I'm glad I didn't. We can Surf through you, that will be fine, that will be great, that will be wonderful. Goodbye, Cofagrigus. What is the next Pokemon that's going to come out? I will take my 1 XP and deposit it directly into my pocket, thank you. And the next Pokemon is going to be a Sableye, which once again, I think it's just going to Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just going to Surf. No pranks to Will-O-Wisp. Surf actually nearly takes it out. That's way more damage than I was expecting. Hot damn, Shadow Ball, not too much damage on us, special defense falls, that's fine, doesn't matter in the slice, we click Surf again and we're good. I liked this fight. This fight was a very nice refresher compared to the last 3. That was nice. The last 3 did require us to use a Citrus Berry. Actually, yeah, realistically, our plan did kind of work. You know, it wasn't like the strategy failed as such, it was just a lot closer than it needed to be. We're not done here yet. It's my time to take you down. Wait. Oh, there's more important things to do than deal with you. If you want to take someone on, why don't you try me on for size? Does Jax just immediately get beaten into the ground, and we have to fight him anyway, or what? Carlos, I'm not sure how, but the Shadows must have captured Zapdos. I'll take care of these goons. You go stop the Shadows from carrying out their unbinding. We're counting on you. Can you still heal me? Oh, nice. Cool. That's appreciated. Yeah, I guess we just walk in, huh, and go get wrecked by something else. I mean, I'm content. I beat something today. That's nice. It's always nice when you win at least one fight. Some people never learn. Get moving, kid. You're going to want to see this. Oh, are you just going to escort me? That's nice. Thank you. Arm in arm? Cute. All preparations have been completed, Zeph. You can proceed with the unbinding when ready. Thank you, Ivory. Just one more thing before I am ready to begin. Where is Marlon? Sorry, Zeph, but I'm not sure where he is. The grunt that delivered Zapdos said Marlon went off somewhere to take care of some business. I have no idea what it could be, and I haven't heard from him. He has been rather on edge lately. I hope he hasn't gotten cold feet. It'd be a shame for him to miss what we've worked so hard for. Either way, with or without him, I am now ready to begin. The time has come to make our dream a reality. Once the Dark Force is unbound, I will use it to undo the tragedies of all those years ago. Then, finally, I'll be able to see his smile once again. Zapdos, come forth. Hey buddy. Moltres, come forth. Hey, should I really just be watching right now? I feel like I should probably, stop them. Articuno, yeah, I should probably be over there. Yeah, it's kind of time. Can I move my feet now? With these 3 legendary bird Pokemon assembled here alongside the Prison Stone, the seal can be broken. One with the shadows and one with the night, a dark hole, a ring of fury, a force encapsulated. Let that be no longer. What was once sealed is now free. It's working! It's actually working! The bottle is now free. Once I open it, the Dark Force will be mine to command. Huh? Poke, poke. Excuse me. Why is nothing happening? The bottle is open. Oh, hi. Who do you think you are? And what have you done to the unbinding? Who? Me? The name is Aklov. I'm just a lowly grunt of the shadows. Answer my question, Grunt. What have you done? What have I done? I have done nothing to interrupt the unbinding. In fact, I commend you on an almost flawless execution. However, there was one key component you were missing. And what might that be? Sacrifice? If you want to release the power from the prison bottle, there needs to be somewhere for that power to go. Or more specifically, you need the Pokemon that used to be the Dark Force, something you're lacking. Of course, you would know that, had I not erased that detail from your files. Honestly, I knew it would be very easy to manipulate you if I infiltrated your organization, but I didn't think it would be this easy. You played right into my hands, Zeph. You unsealed the prison bottle right in front of me. And now I can use it to truly finish the unbinding. What? What? How dare you make a fool of me? You'll pay for this. Houndoom, incinerate this fool. Hey, Hooper. Hooper, get rid of Houndoom. Off you go! Bye, buddy! In the hole! That's not possible. My Houndoom. Then it was you who rescued Carlos all those times. Actually, that was Hooper acting of its own accord. It was desperate for someone to rescue it from me. It felt obligated to protect Carlos, as he is its true trainer. Hi, that's me! I want nothing more than to see Carlos eliminated. Once he's gone, Hooper will finally accept me as its true trainer. Only then will I be able to use its full power, capable of moving entire land masses. Concede. Stand no chance against a Pokemon like that. It's a wise decision. I move out of my way. I'm sorry, Ivory. I wasn't able to finish what we started. However, this isn't the end. We will still find a way to bring them back. And now let the main event begin. Hooper, prepare yourself. Your true power is about to be released from the prison ball. And as your trainer, I am capable of fully releasing it. Loopa, loopa, doopity. No, that's not what we're doing. It's an important moment. Shut up, brain. At last, I've waited years for this moment. Hooper, the seal on your power has finally been broken. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Aklov, tell me, what is your reason for doing all of this? Perhaps if we have a common goal, we can work together. Fool. We have no common goal. I am a descendant of the Colosseum King from the Great War. My goal is to simply finish what he started and win the war. With this unbound Hooper, I will bring the ultimate weapon of Kalos here and use it to turn Boreas into a region of death and destruction. Then, finally, his suffering will be at its end. Now tell me, Zeph, what are your goals? My goals? I have but one goal. See those I cared about once more. Use such a great power for something like that? What a waste. You lack ambition, Zeph. Enough. Remove yourself from my presence. That's a great line. The shadows are finished. It's time for Boreas to be enveloped in the light of ruin. But first, Grunts, Bring Carlos to me. No, 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 wait. I already failed, alright? I failed stopping you. It's time for me to leave, alright? Listen, if I had, like, interrupted when the Legendaries were being sent out with the Legendary birds, sure, then I might have had a chance. Now I'm gonna be screwed over by a massive Hooper Unbound. I don't want that. My grunts. Are you really surprised your grunts would join me? You turn them into hideous monsters if they disobey you. I promised them Hooper's power and untold riches if they joined me instead. Now, Carlos, it's time you were eliminated once and for all. I've watched as you've been a repeated nuisance to the shadows. I'm gonna die. I can't have you becoming a nuisance to me as well. Hooper, summon a Pokemon to eliminate Carlos. Oh, so I'm not fighting Hooper. Interesting. Okay, that's not much. I mean, actually, that's... It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be way worse. Like, I have a lot of water types on my team right now. I have a Garchomp. This could be way worse. This is not the worst. Stats rose. Yep, that was expected. I'm just gonna click Rock Slide. Brave Bird, Recoil. Nice. Okay, that not as nice. Not as nice. Guys, it wasn't as nice. I would like to Toxic it and get Rocky Helmet damage off. Ideally both. Brave Bird. Probably dead. Yep. Rocky Helmet at least. Recoil. Rocky Helmet? No? Weird. Really weird. We're gonna go into our Aqua Jet Azumarill and hit it with an Aqua Jet, obviously, because why wouldn't we? It's just damage at the end of the day, which I feel is needed. So we'll go for the Aqua Jet. Reasonable damage. Reasonable. Brave Bird's gonna take us out. Yep, that's fine. Are they gonna make me fight Lugia as well, is the question? That recoil damage should be enough to take it out. It is. That's good. If we have to fight Lugia as well, then I made a massive mistake sending in my Drapion. Summon another Hooper. There's the problem. There's the problem. This is definitely winnable. I need to Toxic the Lugia, for sure. Definitely need to Toxic the Lugia. 100%. There's no way I get through this thing. There's no way. None. Absolutely none. I refuse to believe it. We'll go for the Aqua Tail, but I'm pretty sure this Lugia just sweeps me because I didn't save my thing. It might even just Psychic me, I don't know. We'll Aqua Tail though. Toxic? Interesting. Okay. We miss Aqua Tail. Alright, yep, this is going as expected. Okay, alright. Psychic. If we keep Drapion around for this, we're golden. We're absolutely golden, but we do need Drapion around for this, because this thing probably has Roost in that case. Oh, and Leftovers. This thing needs to be Toxic. This needs to be Toxic really badly. Sadly, I wasn't running any other, like, Toxic on any of my other Pokemon, but Drapion can deal with this. Pretty confident in that one. Pretty confident in that one. Definitely winnable, we just have to feint and come back in. Honestly, Gengar, hold on. If I put you to sleep, because I feel like I need that before we get Psychic. Never mind, we don't outspeed. It has Stat Boost, so I'm being stupid. Ignore me, forgetting about Stat Boosts. Yep. And then he's going to be at full HP. And we have a Garchomp, which we can Mega Evolve and Crunch and pretend like it's going to do something, but it isn't. Okay, cool. We get Toxic, that's fine. Crunch does nothing, that's fine. Yep, that's fine. We Crunch again, that's fine. Just let us feint. And we can come back in, and we can give that a way better attempt. How do we want to do this? We know that Gengar is going to do absolutely nothing to the Lugia, whereas if it comes in against the Ho-Oh, yes, it'll get one-shot, but it'll at least be worth it for recoil damage, which is rude to say, but it's true. So we'll lead with our Aqua Jet one to at least get an Aqua Jet off, because that's something we're going to do regardless. Okay. Alright, that's fine. They're not going to make me sit through the entire cutscene again, are they? Okay, we're going to start off with an Aqua Jet. There's no reason not to. We're waiting for this thing to Brave Bird over and over and over again. That's fine. It's going to take the Brave Bird damage from my massive Azumarill's HP. They have max HP, max attack to an extent. I don't know if I fully EV trained them because I wasn't paying that much attention. But they're reasonably EV trained in the right places. Then we can bring in Gengar. Gengar's not going to do anything to Lugia anyway. We can pretend that we're going to be able to get a Shadow Ball off, but we know we're not. He's going to Brave Bird, take us out, that's fine. He's going to take some pretty good recoil. And then we have to basically just sacrifice one other Pokemon to the Brave Bird monster that is opposing us. And I think the Pokemon that we want to bring in is probably Swampert. Azumarill with huge power has a higher attack stat than Swampert does. And the Azumarill has a little bit more HP. Swampert's best attacking move is Earthquake, which I can't use against these things. I think we sacrifice the Swampert Plus. It's fine. It's fine. The Amnesia wouldn't really be too useful. This is fine. This is fine. Recover? Oh no. Rock Slide crit, 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 Rock Slide crit. Huge, 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 huge. That's why we go into Swampert right there. Okay, alright, you know, I never doubted it. I went into Swampert because it's a monster. Definitely not because I was going to use it as a sacrifice. I would never use my Swampert as a sacrifice. That'd be so rude. I would never. Okay, and then we have to fight Lugia. We really are just fighting all of Johto, okay? Do we want to fight anything else from Johto? Is there a Celebi that's going to come out as well? God, I hope not. Lugia, right. You need to be Toxic. We have seen Toxic and Psychic were used against this Pokemon, so I feel reasonably safe just immediately swapping out into my Drapion. I'm assuming it's probably running a Flying-type move, like an Aeroblast comes to mind, for example. I'm going to swap into the Drapion, though. Time to find out if it has anything for my Drapion, realistically. He goes for Toxic, it has no effect. Perfect, that's what we want to see. We just want to land the Toxic. Earth Power. Live 1. Drapion, you are the star of the show. You are the best thing I could possibly have right here. You're beautiful. Thank you very much. That is probably all we need, actually. He's probably going to go for another... Well, actually, he might not even go for another Earth Power. Might not go for another Earth Power. I don't know. I don't know. Do we want to try and manipulate things a little bit here or not, is the question. I don't see a reason why we wouldn't. Who has good special defense? You have 96. We can go into our Azumarill. We can assume there's going to be an Earth Power coming and go into the Azumarill. And then he might try and Toxic or Psychic the Azumarill. And then we can swap back into Drapion and immune it. There's the Earth Power, as expected. We can tank that reasonably well. Look at that, beautiful. And then we can go back into our Drapion, expecting... Look at this beautiful Toxic Stall strategy I've developed. I hate myself. I do. I really do. But I'm going to expect the Toxic or Psychic. Predicted. Get wrecked. Drapion is the counter to Lugia. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I feel like I'm making progress today. I've been here for like an hour, but I'm making progress. It's been so long in these fights. There is a real beefy cutscene that I have to restart if I ever want to do this fight again, so I hope that we can get this right. He's going to go for Earth Power, that's fine. Might just go for Earth Power again, but I'm going to swap into Drapion regardless. Am I going to swap into Drapion regardless? Do I have Aqua Jet? Hold on. This is not my Aqua Jet user. Okay. I'm gonna Aqua Tail, just in case. Okay, alright, I should have swapped out. I definitely should have swapped out. But that's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We've done so much toxic damage at this point that the leftovers isn't gonna matter. I think we're fine. I can still go ahead and, like, bring in Garchomp, for example, and just swap into Drapion, and then we'll be fine. We're pretty much golden at that point. So, Drapion, get in here. Immune the Toxic or Psychic that's coming your way. We can then swap Garchomp back in. Garchomp will never hit from anything because of the amount of HP it's at, and then we'll win the fight. Nice. 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 Some crazy Legendary fights, though. Fighting Legendaries as is can be reasonably difficult, let alone fighting them all with potentially +2s in all of their stats, potentially +1s. I'm still not 100% sure on what stats are buffed, but it seems like the Raikou especially was nuts in its special attack stat compared to what I thought it was. But still, Lugia goes down. We good? This video is also probably going up on Friday because my day on it's Thursday today when I'm recording this, and there's been air ambulances all over the place that have been noisy as heck. That has kind of postponed my recording a little bit, but probably going to come out on Friday. Might still be a stream later. Don't entirely know. Depends on whether there's more air ambulance training and stuff. Is that the best you've got, Hooper? It's over, Carlos. I've had enough of this. I'm going to have you incinerated. My weak little Hooper won't save you now. Summon an incineration. Farewell, Carlos. Hi. You can't catch me, dear. I feel like I'm 20 again. What? Huh? Hi, you. I'm afraid. Hi. Oh, it's you. I guess your time was finally up then, huh? So tell me, how did you go? Incineration, that figures. Well, there's still a better way than by drowning. You must be wondering where we are, am I correct? I thought so. I guess you could say this is what people call the Judgment Zone. It is here where judgment is passed on those who have left the world. I've heard that this place is supposed to reflect your home. Don't know what you see, but I see the sea everywhere I look. The region I'm from, well, as some would put it, it had too much water. Are you talking about Hoenn? Shut up, Hoenn is fine, okay? Hoenn is fine. Water types make up a large part of the planet. It made sense. Okay, anyway. I think I may have stayed there forever, had Zeph not convinced Ivory and me to leave. What do you see, Carlos? Snow, huh? Makes sense. Frozen Heights is your home. Your father chose for you, after all. You know, Carlos, I knew your father well. He was a good man. I even had the pleasure of working with him at one point. He used to say that even the worst of men had the best of intent at some point in their career. His words echoed in my head until the day I died. I know you must have the impression that I'm some sort of despicable villain, but I can't even begin to tell you how wrong that notion is. It just seems that way because of the things you've seen us do. We started out with good intent. It was only some time later on when things began to get out of hand. When did it all go wrong? It's time, Carlos. Night. Oh, hi. What? That was a sudden music change. Marlon. Carlos. What? Aros? No, I am not Aros. I am the spirit of the afterlife, left behind by Arceus to pass judgment on those who have left your world. I have chosen this form to communicate with you, and I will now pass judgment. Marlon. Dabbling in the forbidden art, resurrection, sin. One such as you is deserving of this fate. However, you will be returned to your world until it is cleansed. Only one other has ever endured this punishment, and to this day he still roams the world. Oh, Callous Boy? 3,000 years later, that's him, with the eternal floette. Right your wrongs, end the torment of the souls sealed within your shadow warriors, before it is too late. This is my verdict. Begone! Nice. Well, I mean, not nice. Immortality is like the worst. That's just the worst. Carlos. Premature death. A curse on your soul. For Aros, I shall turn back your time and restore you to your world. One condition. Succeed in stopping the endless torment of souls, or I will return you to ash. This is my verdict. Begone. The mission details have been updated. Oh, that timing is awful. Come on, game dev. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. That's actually great. Okay, well, you know what? That's a stopping point if I've ever seen one. Our team is fully healed. That's nice. Next episode, we will start walking our way out of here with our new mission details. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!